So what's it like when you're up against Myles Garrett? How's that making you better?
Honestly, I couldn't ask for a better situation. I feel like it's only going to prepare me for, like real game live situations. I don't feel like I'll get that work anywhere else. Yep.
Is he as fast as he looks out there?
He is, and I would say more so quick than fast, because it's just like that initial snap off the ball, and then if your technique is bad, if you take a false step, it's like basically you lost. You know what I'm saying? You could bank on it.
How do you avoid being demoralized on a day against him, like where he looks unblockable sometimes?
I never thought about that, man. I just stick through with my technique, practice what I'm coached to do, and win some, I lose some, but I try to win more than I lose.
Have you ever had a teammate that you've gone against day in and day out that was as good as Myles is?
At the defensive end position, I wouldn't say. I feel like this is the best work I can get, and like I say, you got to be on your A game every day. Yep.
Greg, when you face those speed rushers like Myles and Olivier, those guys who really get off the ball fast, does that kind of change your approach? Do you try to gear retreat mode quick, or do you have to kind of stay true to what you know so you don't get beat back inside?
Regardless of who it is, I'm just, locked in, going through my assignments in my head. And then once the ball snapped, it's just game time, Like, of course, those guys are good, and sometimes you're going to struggle, but the importance is sticking to what you know and not really getting out of whack just because it's a, high caliber player.
Did you notice that Myles is using a different array or a wider variety of pass rush moves on you this year?
Yeah, a lot of guys, like you can tell they come in from like the off season and they have new things that they just want to work, and right now is the best time to do that, and I appreciate any switch up move because it prepares me for the things that potentially guys will give me during the season. So yeah, he switched it up a lot, and you can see that he's been working on it.
You signed that one-year deal. Do you look at it as like a chance to prove to this team that you should be the guy for the foreseeable future, not just 2019?
Yes, sir. I'm confident in my skill set, and regardless of a contract situation, all I can do is just come out each day, put my best foot forward, and focus on each day getting better, and that's all I can control.
How much did the 8 games last year as starter boost your confidence from what you had been through earlier in your career?
I feel like I've always been confident in myself, and that's important in the offensive line position. But despite the things that I went through early on, I tried my best to just stay positive, because it's enough that a lot of people around me are beating me up. I don't want to beat myself up, I just try my best to, continue to improve each day, and that's what's important,
When you talk about Myles making you better as a player, is he saying anything to you out there? Is he maybe pointing things out to you that you're doing that he's picking up on, or anything like that?
Definitely, and if he beats me, 9 times out of 10, I know what I did wrong before he tells me. I can honestly take a set and I know when I'm beat. So I have to, adjust to try and make up for what I did wrong. But we communicate a lot, and I feel like that's only going to make us better. I tell him when he do stuff wrong, and he tells me when I do stuff wrong.
Sorry. Obviously, your career didn't get off to quite the start you were looking for. What do you feel changed last year? What was different for you?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. If you've been following, you probably know. I feel like my mindset is just get better each day, and that's all I can control. The past is the past.
Greg, you feel like it was a real kind of, I don't know if lucky is the right word, but a fortunate situation for you to get those 8 games to get back there and prove that you're the player you are?
I feel like the coaches, since I stepped in the building, they brought me in with an intent for me to perform at a certain level, and sitting on the bench isn't fun for anybody, but like I say, just keep my spirits up, man, and just keep a positive attitude. And I knew whenever I got my shot that I would take advantage of it. And that's what I try my best to do.
What's been the impact of James Campbell on the line?
I feel like he has, for the entire room, I feel like he has our best interest, you know what I'm saying, and he cares. And you can see when, like, we have a bad practice, for instance, like, what was it, last Tuesday, Wednesday? Yeah, we had a tough practice. Defense got after us, and he came in, and it was almost like an emotional, you know what I'm saying, meeting, and, like, I felt it, like, damn, I let him down also. Let my teammates down.
It wasn't anger, it was more what?
Yeah, just like he wanted us to do better because he knew we can. And basically we just didn't do what we were coached to do. And, like, you got to appreciate that out of a guy because he's putting in hard work and he expects it to be replicated.
Hey, Greg, a year ago in training camp, there was a veteran, Tyrod Taylor.
Yep.
Now that Baker's the guy, what kind of difference have you seen in him?
They're different guys, and honestly, I wasn't really on the field much with Tyrod because I was with the twos and sometimes even with the threes. But I feel like Baker is, you know what I'm saying, he's leading in his way, and that's all he can do, you know what I'm saying. But I don't really have any complaints. I feel like it's the best situation that I've been in, you know what I'm saying, in terms of a young guy behind me, you know, like he's taking his game to the next level, and I feel like it will only get better.
How did you guys, we saw at the end of last year, he had left a signed jersey for you at your locker. First of all, how does that make you feel to know the quarterback appreciates you like that? And then how did you guys form the kind of bond that it looks like you have?
From day one, I felt the love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know him from a can of paint, but I feel like initially I just felt like, this is a guy that I really want to protect, I really want to work with. And you spend these long days in the building with these guys, you have no choice but to bond, you know what I'm saying? Like, some guys, you know, they aren't so friendly, but you got to respect that. And, you know what I'm saying, like, look at him as like, this is just my teammate, you know, and some guys you can bond and get a little closer with. And Baker's one of those guys. He's open and he's real friendly.
How much more comfortable do you see him being a vocal leader? Obviously, he was able to do that as a starter last year,
Right.
but I mean, to start off in camp and be able to do that from the very, beginning.
Well, along with experience, I feel like you get more comfortable and like you're able to, you know what I'm saying, speak up a little more because, like, for me, for instance, when I came in as a rookie, I didn't really say much because it was a whirlwind for me. But, you know what I'm saying, the sooner you get it, the more you study, the easier it comes to you, the more you can be, like, openly and, like, a little more, you know what I'm saying, talkative and have a little more fun with it. And I feel like that's what's coming for him.
Last year at this time, you were still kind of trying to fit in, right? You hadn't gotten here until whatever, June, and then that was after minicamp, and then I think you were banged up a little bit at the beginning. Does it feel completely different this year, kind of where you are, and you're the starting left tackle, and it seems like you're kind of part of the plan?
Yes, sir, and honestly, at this point, it's up to me to mess this up, you know what I'm saying? And every day, like I say, I just control what I can control and try my best to keep my quarterback clean and communicate with the guys on the offensive line, and that's all I really want for myself and along for my teammates.
So how do you go about not messing it up?
Study, you know what I'm saying, take the coaching and allow those things that you're struggling with that the coaches are trying to help you with, you know what I'm saying, allow that to carry over and, you know what I'm saying, just get better each day.
How grateful are you that Baker can slide and slip away from trouble the way he often does? How much does that help you guys?
It helps a lot, and in the perfect world, you would want him just to sit there in the pocket and throw, but it's good to know that sometimes if you do screw up or take a bad step, you have that mobile quarterback that can get out, and he does a great job at being aware of that and knowing when guys may slip out and create and keep the play alive, you know.
Was the studying and taking coaching something that you've gotten better at in your career?
100%, because I would say early on it was just more so me just taken home to just like my technique, you know what I'm saying, depending more so on my strength and like my athleticism. But now, you know, like I've tried and like openly taken the advice from my coaches and tried my best to, you know what I'm saying, incorporate the things that they're trying to teach into my game. It's helping me a lot, and it's kind of slowing the play down for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.